This is Ken Pyle, and we're at the Smart Energy Summit here in San Antonio, Texas, and we're with Ted Reguly of San Diego Gas and Electric. Ted, you guys have had smart meters for a while and have done some really innovative things with them. But lately, we just heard a presentation with you and Roy Perry from Alarm.com. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're doing with Alarm.com, and we'll go from there.
Sure. What we're doing with Alarm.com and other vendors is we're working on partnering arrangements where we can leverage the existing energy control devices that are being installed in homes, not by the utility, by others. What we're seeing a lot in this industry is that the cable providers, the Cox, the Time Warners, the broadband providers like Verizon and others, and the security providers like Alarm.com are seeing value in adding additional feature sets to their product offering, and one of those is energy management. So that is an area where both companies can get mutual benefits, and the customers can really benefit. And so that was, we rolled out last summer a peak time rebate program called Reduce Your Use to all of our residential customers, which is about 1 million customers. And the program is designed so that when the price of electricity gets high or the system gets constrained, we incent customers to cut back on their energy usage. The way the program works is we give them roughly about 75 cents per kilowatt hour reduced during the time from 11 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night. There's been a lot of studies that have gone on in the industry for years that if a customer installs what we call enabling technology, things you set it, you forget it, that they respond much better to these programs. They can be pre-programmed that when it's a reduce your use day, the lights dim or they raise the temperature of the AC a little bit. So when we got this program approved by this California Public Utilities Commission, we included in this a 50-cent kicker for those customers that's installed enabling technology. Historically, the way this has worked is like we have an AC load cycling program that is run by SDG&E. So those people that were on that program would get the benefit. So we are trying to be innovative. We worked with Alarm.com and others to invite them into the program, that if they would send the messaging to the customer, their customers could benefit by the additional 50 cents. So that would help them sell their products to their customers, and we could get benefits, and then we also didn't have to make the investment of installing the equipment and maintaining it.
Well, and I'd imagine too, it also gives you another mouth, if you will, another way to get that word out there that this is out, this program is available.
Yeah, exactly. That not all customers are alike, and so it's going to take various different distribution channels to get various products and services out there. There are going to be, in our feeling, there are going to be some customers that would like to get the device directly from the utility. There are going to be customers that would like to go to retail, Best Buy, Home Depot, etc., get it there. There are other customers that would like to sign up for a service, and so I'm not, or we're not picking which delivery channel is going to be the best suited for the customer. We're trying to enable all the various delivery channels.
Well, and this is a way for kind of the Alarm.com to add to their service offering too, right?
Yeah, there was actually a presentation yesterday that as they add additional feature sets, there's a much higher perceived value of their customers, and there's also a much lower churn, or they have much better customer retention.
So from an efficiency standpoint, has it met the kind of goals you've wanted as far as reduction in the peak times and so forth?
So the technology definitely works. Mm-hmm. What I would say, it was last summer, it was something that we pulled together and did not get as deep a penetration as I would have wanted. So technology works, the customer experience is great. I think what we need to work on is scalability and how it performs at scale.
From a, on say a per household basis though, forgetting about how many people signed up, but just on a per household basis where you have the control mechanism in and so forth, is it meeting the goals that you would expect?
Yeah, we're seeing roughly on average about double the amount of response from somebody that has a programmable communicating thermostat and those that do not.
Okay. So it looks like there's significant savings to be had, and now it's just a question of how to get that message out there to those consumers and get more thermostats out there, it sounds like.
Yeah, educating them on the benefits and making it easy for them to respond. Energy efficiency or energy is not top of mind on people, and so a little bit of an education process, and then also help facilitating that process so that they really don't even have to think about it, that it just happens automatically.
Well, and you mentioned too there's a monetary incentive as well. Now, how did that manifest itself? Was it a check you'd send them, or was it just a reduction in their bill?
So what it is, it's a reduction in their bill.
Okay.
So as I mentioned, a reduce your use program gives them 75 cents per kilowatt hour that they reduced. Mm-hmm. And then if they were Alarm.com customer that had that thermostat, we gave them an additional 50 cents or $1.25. Okay. So they directly benefited with a reduction on their bill.
Okay. Well, Ted, I appreciate the insight, and next year we'll hear how you've engaged to get that scale that you talk about. So
I hope so. Thank you.
Thanks.